Hey, happy Thursday. It's your afternoon girlfriend, Yvonne Daniels. Thank you so much for joining me for a special live stream. As you can see, I've got on the screen with me a man that I've known for a while. And I tell you, I'm so glad to have him on today to talk about something that's been going on for a minute. And this is Dwayne Parker. Dwayne, how are you today?
Hi, good afternoon, Yvonne. It's good to see you.
Good to see you. I am excited. We've already been talking behind the scenes, and this is just, you let me know that this is the 14th year that you all, and I should say the Saginaw Alumni Chapter of the Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity is holding their annual Men's Health Fair, 14 years and running. Yes?
Yes, yes, we've been
Okay,
at it for a
so
while.
14 years, my goodness, doing the good work. Of course, June is Men's Health Month.
Mhm.
Okay, so the annual Men's Health Fair will be going on Father's Day weekend, the Saturday, June 14th. It's going to
Mhm.
be at Horizons Conference Center once again from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're talking about free health screenings, wellness activities. We're talking about something that is so needed, especially for our men. And I just want to say kudos to
Thank
your
you.
organization for continuing this because men need this. So they need to come on out and take advantage of all this goodness.
You bet.
Yeah.
You bet.
So tell us a little bit about, I was asking you about because like I said, I've been with you all pretty much since the inception of the first annual Men's Health Fair. And it has grown. You all are gonna have right at about 30 vendors, 30 folks that will help these men walk through some health screening, some challenges, some, just
Mhm.
everything to keep our men living longer.
So yes, and thanks again for allowing us the opportunity to share this information that we're really we're passionate about, and we are very much concerned about the status and the health and well-being of men in our community. First and foremost, we're a male fraternity, and we're men, and we recognize the value of early detection, prevention, and just being here longer, if you will, to take care of the business at hand. And so we're excited. This is year 14. We have been advocating and pushing men's health for a number of years. We're really pleased and grateful of the healthcare community support that we have. We're embraced by the healthcare communities with our men's health fair, hence the 30 vendors that we have participating in it. And what they're doing is simply taking a chunk of their valuable time, which is a Saturday, that's prime time, but they're allowing a couple of hours to provide some free health screenings. And it's all geared and germane towards men and checkups, assessments, testing, whatever. But it's something that will evaluate a man's health status, just a glimpse. It's not a full scale medical checkup, but it'll definitely give that man an opportunity to see whether or not he is okay. But more importantly, if something's wrong or off kilter, he needs to go and get it really checked out. And so we're glad of the platform that we're offering to provide this for men in the community.
And I was thinking this is at this starting point, the support, because we all need support, the support, that we need to even get to go in, because it takes, your mind, you got to get your mind right and say, okay, let me go in, because you don't know what you're gonna, especially if a man has been feeling something that maybe is not quite right, he doesn't know quite what it is. Something's a little off. This is a
Yeah.
great point to come in. Just get some checks, just get some vitals, see where you are with some stuff, with your cholesterol, your BMI checks, all that kind of stuff. And so this is the support. It's gonna be a room full of men. So that's
Yeah.
always great when you have other folks that look like you that are in there getting the same things done.
Right.
And so that's very important. Yeah.
It's a fun-filled day, and certainly women are involved and invited, and they will attend. Matter of fact, we ask that the ladies bring their favorite guy, if you will, husband,
Yeah.
significant other, whoever, to come and participate. But it's all about early detection, and one of the things that's near and dear to my heart from a personal perspective, being aware of the issue way early in early stages, which will allow you to then create a prevention program and treat it and deal with it. And of course, continue to live and sustain your life and live longer. And so that's part of the plan, part of the objective is to have this men's health fair to really identify some key issues of men, and hopefully they'll nip it in the bud and continue to do what they do in the communities and in their work and in their family life as well.
You know, you mentioned something too that was, you know, you said, and even if, you know, for men, if they live longer, you want to live longer, healthier. You don't want to live longer, sick, tired, broke down, you know, you want to be healthy in your longer living.
There's some clear statistics out there, Yvonne, that identify that men are living sicker and shorter than their female counterpart. Men are dying at least 5 to 7 years sooner than their female counterpart. Men tend to die of 9 out of the top 10 healthcare causes of death than their female counterparts. So these are some real powerful statistics and telltale signs that men need to get about the business of taking care of themselves and being a part of a maintenance program that will allow them to stick around for a while, long time to come.
We need you. We need you for sure. So,
yes.
So the All Men's Health Fair is the first step towards that. Once again, this is going down Saturday, June 14th at Horizons Conference Center, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. This is absolutely free. You don't have to register. You don't need insurance. All right, you can come in and take advantage of all of these checks. You want to name some of the folks that are going to be there? I mean, you all got some heavy hitters.
Well, again, as I said, we're really pleased with the community, the healthcare community. We have our marquee sponsors, which is Covenant Healthcare and My Michigan Health, formerly Ascension St. Mary's. We have Morley Travel, who has always been with us for the past 5 years. And I'll speak more about that in just a second and why Morley is with us. But we have Blue Cross Blue Shield, Blue Cross Complete, Great Lakes Bay Health Centers. We have Pulse 3 Foundation through the CMHE. CMU. Health organization. They're going to be providing some CPR training and demonstrations, that kind of thing. Hearing Life is another group that has been with us for a while, and we're going to have vision and hearing testing as well. So we're excited about all that. And then last but not least, we have Be Well Saginaw and Quality Sleep and Neurology. Too often men ignore that snoring. And so we have a Dr. Christopher Allen with Quality Sleep and Neurology to kind of talk about and do a brief assessment on snoring. It's a lot more than you think. What do you think it is?
Yeah. I've known some men that have had that, and so I've kind of seen what all comes with that. And I tell you what, you know, men can be about the business of being the protector, being the provider, to the point that they kind of, you know, lose sight of, you know, and some things can be happening in the body, you know, because they are out there, you know, being the man, being the protector, being the provider, which we need them to be. But, you know, self-care is for men too. We need them to have that self-care.
Absolutely. We need to get away from that that stigma of men. Men are hunters, providers, protectors, right?
Right.
But they also are in need of care, in need of therapy, in need of support. In order to take care of that job, that husband, that wife, that family, those kids, and so on and so forth. So
one thing that I you know, in all the years, you know, whenever you have this, and I'm you know, I come out and do my appearance, I love just the camaraderie, because there's you know when men are together, you know, it's kind of, you can kind of see the kind of, hey, what's up, brother? Okay, you know, and there's a kind of camaraderie, you know, you feel comfortable. Like I said, you see other men out here doing this, and sometimes that's what it takes. When you see another man out there taking care of himself, you're like, okay, all right, well, let me see if I can get myself together and do the same thing, you know. So
absolutely, you know, it's a real fun-filled day, and you can see it in the air. We have an exercise demonstration by the YMCA. Bring your workout clothes if you want to get a little calisthenics and a little exercise in as well. But as you stated, it's just a fun-filled event, and I think a lot of them come because of the raffle prizes that we put together, which are significant. We have 4 $50 raffles, and then the grand prize raffle is an all expense paid trip for two to Las Vegas, and that's complimentary of Morley Travel. So if you don't come just for the raffles, come and take place and get a health assessment here or there, and qualify for the raffles.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing. You mentioned the ladies, earlier. That's right. Bring your dads, bring your sons, bring your husbands out. And a lot of times, us ladies can, we can get you out there where you need to be. So we want to do that.
Yeah, we're counting on the ladies to bring them in.
Yes, for sure. And once again, you want to bring them to the 14th annual All Men's Health Fair, Saturday, June 14th, Horizons Conference Center, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. You see it there across the screen. And like Dwayne mentioned, they got that Las Vegas trip for two. You don't have to go by yourself. Take somebody with you on that one. All right. So these are just great incentives. But the main things, we want to make sure that the men are taking care of themselves. They're getting their checks and getting that support, because sometimes it can be a little frightening if you see something that you don't want to see. You still need to take care of it. All right. Yes. Definitely, because if you don't, it's just going to get worse. So man, I tell you what, looking forward to this. Happy early Father's Day to you, Dwayne.
Thank you, Yvonne. And we're saying give the gift of health this Father's Day.
Yes.
So we look forward to seeing everyone there. Yeah,
for sure. Any last words that you want to say? Besides, men, get on out here.
Yes, come on out and be a part of this event. A health screen or an assessment can save your life.
Save your life for sure. So thank you so much, Dwayne. We look forward to, and here's to 14 more years of your Men's Health Fair, saving lives, giving the gift of life on Father's Day. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Yvonne. Good to see you.
Take care. You too. Bye-bye.